What's going on, guys? MJ300 here, and welcome to a brand new episode of our Arsenal Road to Glory series. So we are in the final episode now of year number 3, and we are up to the middle of April, and we have the opportunity to make a historic season here with Arsenal Football Club. The quadruple is very much still on. We have won the Carabao Cup already. You can see here that in the Premier League, after 32 games, we are sitting top of the table. We are 4 points clear of City, and we are 3 points clear of Liverpool, who have actually already played a game more. So it is very much within our hands here. So we had some fantastic results last time out, managed to get wins over City and Liverpool, which have been really key in this battle for the top. And we also managed to pick up another point in a match against Chelsea. We're also in the semi-finals of both the FA Cup and the Champions League, and we'll obviously be playing those games very shortly for you. We have an FA Cup tie against Manchester United and a Champions League semi-final date with Real Madrid. So these are games we're going to be getting through. You can see here in a minute we're going to have United coming up in the Premier League, but after that, if we can get through that game, then I think the league will be ours. We've got games against Watford, Wolves, Bournemouth, Fulham and Sheffield United. So all teams really that we should be beating, and so we've got a great chance for the third Premier League in a row. But before we get into those big games that we'll be playing in just a moment, we first have a home tie against Watford. So we have rotated it around a little bit here, going with our second 11 because players are very fatigued after the last Barcelona game. Hopefully they should still be good enough to get it done at home against Watford. And we do. We win 3-0. And look at that. Emile Smith-Rowe getting a rare start, bagged himself 2 goals along with another goal from Aubameyang. And that's another 3 points for Arsenal. Okay, so we've had some good news. William Saliba has been cleared to return to training after being out for 2 months with an injured broken tailbone, I think it was. So he might not quite be fit enough for the next game, but he should be back for the semi-finals against Real Madrid and United. But first, we have Man United to get past in the Premier League. And you can see there, City and United, both after 33 games, are only 4 points behind us. So if we were to lose this, United would move within a point of us and City could potentially move within that point as well. And it would all of a sudden start getting a little bit close at the top of the table. With that in mind, we're going to go with this team here, our strongest possible team, apart from Saliba, who's not quite fit enough. And I think 3 more points here would almost certainly secure us the title. And a very quick look at the United side. So you can see it there, De Gea in goal, Digne, Paulista, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Fred, Rashford, Fernandes, Thiago and Martial up top. Now, Rashford, obviously, he's been a thorn in our side over the years. Most of United's goals come from him on that left-hand side. So if we can stop him, then we've got a very good chance today. Good tackle by Ceballos, and Arsenal can counter here. Brandt into Jovic. Jovic is up against Paulista. He'll cut it back, lay it off to Brandt, and Brandt's got a finish! And he does! And Arsenal, with that absolutely devastating counter-attack, have got themselves a lead here at Old Trafford inside the first 20 minutes. It was a great tackle just inside our own half, and from there, Jovic and Brandt were absolutely devastating in attack. Huge gap in behind, and a composed finish for 1-0. Here comes Thiago now. He skipped past Demiral far too easily there. Fernandes, he get the cross in. Oh, and Arsenal just about get it away. But the linesman's just given the most ridiculous free kick here for United on the stroke of half time. Corner comes in. Jovic has to head it behind. And there'll be a corner here to defend right before half time. And Maguire's there, but it's over the bar. And that is half time. And other than that nervy moment, Arsenal have been pretty comfortable. I'd say it's been a boring first half, to be honest. Not many chances have come the way of either team. But when they did, with Julian Brandt, he made no mistake firing past De Gea, and Arsenal go in with a 1-0 advantage at the break. Here is Ceballos now. He's found Saka. Can he find Jovic at the far post? Oh, Paulista's there. But it's fallen to Pepe. He looks to Ben one. Oh, that is so close. Here is Ceballos now. What a ball that is to the sub, Martinelli. And he's put it to fellow sub, Maddison, on the edge, and he can't find the finish. Pepe. Oh, he's giving it away, though. Here come United now. 1-2, McTominay. Goes out wide to Rashford. And the cross comes in. Oh, what a save by Leno. It's still not away. Martial hits one, and it's blocked, and Arsenal really holding on here as we go into stoppage time. And that is the full-time whistle. Arsenal just about hold on for a 1-0 victory here And what a win that is under the circumstances. United probably the better team in that second half and almost scoring at the death, but a fantastic save from Leno. Maintain the score sheet and another 3 points as we edge closer towards the title. Okay, and what might be considered a case of deja vu, but we go again now against United. However, this time it will be the semi-final of the FA Cup. And obviously with that in mind, we will go with our second 11 there, which looks like that, as we do in all cup competitions. Okay, so we're going to jump into this now and see if we can find ourselves in another final. Okay, and a quick look at the United team, and despite us going with a fully fresh team, they go with the exact same team that we just played in the league. So hopefully fitness can play to our strength in this next 90 minutes. And United have themselves a free kick in a pretty good position here. Oh, what a save by Perrin. I looked like it was going in the top corner. He got across well. Barella on the line, couldn't get to it. That is right in the top corner. Amazing save. There's Martinelli, holds it up well. And he releases Maddison. Maddison now will use his pace. Martinelli's joining him. And Martinelli now back into Maddison. This is great counter-attacking football, but the shot's blocked. Oh, and Rashford, he's got in ahead of Klosterman here. Dembél's across to cut out the cross. But it's found its way in. Ortievo's there, but he's hit the post. Here's Fred. Ortievo's found Fernandez, who flashes one. And Perrin tips it behind. And there goes the half-time whistle. And Arsenal will be so happy to hear that because they have been shocking in this half. Passing in the final third has been abysmal. I don't think we've even been able to test De Gea as yet. United, on the other hand, have had a couple of good chances. Perez made a couple of good saves. We've got to be better in the second half if we want to make that final. Here is Martinelli now looking to use his pace. He's got in behind. Can he pick the right pass? It's gone to Maddison on the edge. Oh, and the shot's blocked. Into Maddison. Into Aubameyang. It's gone out wide to Martinelli. Martinelli's in behind Wan-Bissaka here. He'll cut back inside. He'll look to bend one towards the far post. Oh, and he can't find the target. Maddison now. He's gone into Barella. He's got Trincao out wide. It's a bit of space here now. Can he find Aubameyang in the middle? Oh, and it almost fell to him. Here's Ortievo. It's a good ball in. Oh, and he's given it straight to Odegaard. What an absolute howler. And the young Martin Odegaard might have just sent United into the final. Cross came in, but rather than he clearing it properly, who is it? Is it Holding? It's Holding. Just don't know what he's tried to do there, but on his weaker foot, he's got no distance on it. And on the volley, Odegaard scores. And that is it. That's the full-time whistle. Arsenal, in really disappointing fashion, are out of the FA Cup. No quadruple for them this year, and that was just disappointing. I think that's the worst game I've played so far in the whole 3 seasons. We deserve to go out. I don't really remember having a chance, a couple of half chances, but De Gea didn't even have to make a save, and the goal we gave him was a mistake as well. It's just best to forget about that one. And to make matters even worse, Arsenal's North London rival Spurs have made it through to the final, so they will go up against United. Okay, so we have to get over that disappointment very, very quickly now because we have the first leg of our semi-final tie up against Real Madrid. And they're definitely not going to be an easy opposition, so we have to play 10 times better than we did in that last game if we want any chance of getting through to the semi-finals. We're going to switch back here to our best team, although look at that, Pepe is suspended, so Trincao will have to come in for him. But at least Saliba is fit enough to return to the side now, so he'll start alongside Kimpembe. Let's jump into this here now. So a quick look at the Real Madrid team, see what they're looking like and what we're going up against. So they've got Courtois in goal, Grimaldo, Militao, Varane and Chiellini in the back 4, Pogba, Havertz and De Bruyne as a midfield 3. That's ridiculous. And then Rodrigo, Reina and Hazard up top. So a very good side here. We're at home. We've got to put in a good performance and give ourselves a good advantage in the first leg. Early corner now for Arsenal. And it comes in and Jovic is there. And somehow he's been unable to put it on target. He's got to be doing better from 6 yards out. And here is Havertz. He's looking for Reina. Oh, really good defending Saliba, but he's giving it away. And Leno, just got to get rid of it. Here's Neves now. Goes into Brandt. Goes into Jovic. He's done well to get past his man. Jovic! Oh, he's hit the post. And the corner has been given away. Here's Jovic! Oh, Courtois done well to save. And there goes the half-time whistle. And Arsenal have now gone 4 halves of football without finding the back of the net. And this drought continues. We really need to pick it up in the second half. We had a couple of efforts, but other than that, it's been pretty poor once again. Real Madrid have had a couple of chances as well. And a big 45 minutes coming up. Trincao now. He's found Brandt from space. And Jovic, can he turn and shoot? He can! He's hit the post again! Here come Arsenal now. Ceballos. It's gone to Brandt and Jovic. Can he find Saka on the overlap? He can. And there's now Saka. He goes alone. Oh, and keeper saves. But Brandt will cycle it. That's got to be a free kick. Referee! Here is Saka now. It's gone into Brandt. It's found Jovic. Some space here. And it's Trincao. Can he finish? No, he's hit it straight at Courtois. And there goes the full-time whistle. And once again, Arsenal failed to score. Are they choking at just the worst possible time? For a team that normally averages 2 goals a game, 1 goal in 3 is just not good enough. The only slight saving grace there, we did not concede the away goal, so we still have a chance of getting through. We've just got to manage to get a goal when we go to the Bernabeu. Jovic unlucky, hit the post twice, but we're definitely not making it easy for ourselves. Okay, so now we go back to the Premier League here, and next up we have a game against Wolves. And with 4 games to go, we are 1 point clear of City, who have actually played a game more than us, and therefore it's really vital that we get some points here in this game in hand, take advantage of a position, maintain that 4-point gap. Can we do it? We can. We win 4-0. Maddison, Martinelli, Toya and Gaia all on the score sheet. That's the kind of result we need to see. Hopefully we can do something like that when we jump into this next game against Real Madrid. So here we go now. The away leg going to the Bernabeu. Not going to be easy, but we've got ourselves every chance of progressing by not conceding that away goal. All we need to do is score and avoid a defeat here. By resting our team last time out, we now have a fully fresh side, and obviously Pepe, who we did miss last time, he comes back in after his suspension. So let's jump into this here and let's try and get that early goal. That's really what will make all the difference if we can get an early goal here against Real Madrid. So just a very quick look at the Real Madrid team. It looks like it's almost the same side, just the one change. Romagnoli comes in at the back from Militao, but everything else same as it was before. So let's get into this and try and give you guys better performance than I've done in the first few games. Here is Ceballos now. He's got some space to run into. Dani Ceballos. He's gone into Jovic. Looks to find Brandt. Brandt with an early chance. Oh, what a block from Varane. Here Real Madrid now with Pogba. He's gone into Hazard. Shifts it one more. Shot comes in. And Leno saves. Goes inside to Jovic. Jovic gets a bit lucky there. Can he keep on going? He can. Back post. Oh, and Courtois just gets a tip on it. Out wide to Tierney. He's gone inside. Jovic. Great first touch. And what a hit. Luka Jovic against his former team has got Arsenal that crucial away goal. What a hit that is on his weaker foot. Showing what he can do when given the opportunity, and that crucial away goal now. Arsenal in pole position in this semi-final. Look at this. First touch at his feet. What a hit. 1-0. Here come Arsenal again now with Pepe and Brandt and Neves. He's found Jovic. He's in again. And he scores again. And 2 quick-fire goals might be sending Arsenal to the final of the Champions League. And all of a sudden, our goal drought from the first 3 games are a distant memory. So much space in behind. Real Madrid dejected, Arsenal elated. 2-0. And to Jovic. He'll go out wide to Saka. Saka looking to return it to Jovic, and he's in here. Can he find his hat-trick? Oh, and he's tried to go near post, and it's easy for Courtois. Brandt into Pepe. Jovic. It's a great touch, and Saka's in. And Arsenal are running riot here in the Bernabeu. 3 goals inside the first half. Jovic involved again. This time the finish from Saka. They couldn't get it away. What a little bit of skill that was to take it away from a defender, and it's 3-0. And there goes the half-time whistle and draws the end from the perfect first half for Arsenal. I mean, I really didn't even see that coming. After our first few games in this video, struggling to create any chances, especially in those last 2 games. To get ourselves 3-0 up, absolutely incredible. That being said, I mean, we still only had about 4 shots. We were just clinical in front of goal. And all we've got to do now is stay composed. And we'll be heading back to the Champions League final. Ceballos now. Into Jovic. Ceballos has carried that run. The 2 former Real Madrid men are linking up. And they've now found Julian Brandt, who hits one. Beats Courtois, but he beats the post. Up against Bellerin, really well defended. That means there's going to be big space now vacated at left back. Bellerin looks to run into it. Are they going to come and cover him? They're not. Bellerin now is so tired. Cuts it back to Pepe. They'll look to bend it. Oh, and it's just wide. Here's Jovic now. Looking to find that hat-trick. Good turn from Jovic. Oh. Having found himself in the position, that was the chance. But it won't matter. That's going to be the end of the game now. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Arsenal, with a famous night in Madrid, are heading to the Champions League final for the 2nd year in a row. And their 3rd European final in 3 years. Jovic, the ex-Real Madrid man, was the hero today with 2 goals. And that absolutely frantic first half where we got 3 goals was the difference. So back into the Premier League now, 3 games to go. And you can see City have already played and they won. So they do keep the pressure on us here. And next up, we have a game against Bournemouth. Got to get ourselves another win. Can we do it? Of course we can. Jovic scores 2. Saka gets the 3rd. Pepe even missed a penalty, but it doesn't matter. 3-0 and 1 step closer to Premier League glory. Okay, so here we go. This is the game. Week number 37. It's a chance for us to win the Premier League. A win here would keep us 4 points clear with only 1 game to go. Home against Fulham. Couldn't really ask for a better tie. Going to keep our best team out there and hopefully they can get it done. Will they get it done? I would expect them to. They do. We win 4-1 and Arsenal are champions for the 3rd year in a row. It's an absolutely fantastic achievement. Jovic with 2 goals once again. He's doing really well in this second half of the season. Saka with a goal, Pepe with a goal. Tierney injured, which is a little bit worrying. Kimpembe sent off. We don't need to worry too much about that. But I'm hoping Tierney's not too severe and is going to be fit. Okay, so he might miss the final league game, but he'll be fit for the Champions League final, which is the main thing. Doesn't matter. We've won the Premier League now. We're 4 points clear. We can rotate it fully for this last game here against Sheffield United. And we'll just have a quick look here. No, I just wondered. Jovic has been scoring so many goals. I was wondering whether he had any chance of the Golden Boot. But no, his slow start to the season has cost him. I mean, he's 7 goals back. It's going to be either Jesus or Mane that win it. But Jovic has reached 20 in his debut season. So after only scoring 5 goals in 13 games, he's definitely turned it around in the second half of the season. What's that? So that's 15 and 20. So very good for him. And so go with this team for the final. Give our youngsters a run out as well. Nketiah, Smith-Rowe, Nelson, Willock all starting as is Holding. So jump into this here. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. I just want to stay injury free. And if we can get another win to end the season, that'll be even better. And we do. Barella scores from a penalty spot. Arsenal end the season with a victory. And the Premier League champions for the 3rd year in a row. It's an unbelievable achievement. Okay, so here we are now. There's the confirmation. We will be facing Atletico Madrid in the final of the Champions League. And this will be our final game of the season, of season number 3. It's already been a fantastic season, retaining the Premier League for the 3rd year in a row, winning the Carabao Cup. Obviously, disappointment in the FA Cup, but now with a chance to retain the Champions League and really cement ourselves as the best team in Europe. So the good news is we have full fitness from everyone. So you can see there, everyone is fit. Everyone will be playing. It's our strongest possible 11. Okay, so here we go, boys. Jumping into this now. One more push, one more performance to round off a fantastic season. And here it is. We are at the Stadio Olimpico as the teams walk out for one final game, one final push past the Champions League trophy. Bit presumptuous that they've already got Atletico Madrid's colour on there with the ribbons. There is our route to the final. We've gone past Napoli, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Atletico have gone past Spurs, Liverpool and then Juventus. So we'll have a quick look at their team and then jump into this. Okay, so there's a look at the team that we're going up against. Atletico Madrid, some very good players in there. Felix Morata up top, obviously very deadly. Gnabry on the wing, a player that we've been looking to buy and maybe will buy in the summer. You'll have to come back for season number 4 to check that out. And obviously the best goalkeeper in the world in Oblak there. So it's not going to be easy, but let's jump into this and go and lift that trophy. Oh, Pepe. He's got away from his man early here. So much space to run into. What's he going to do now? Oh, and he didn't do anything. Tierney. It's gone out wide to Saka. Saka gets the ball in. Can he find Jovic? Defender does enough. Here's Pepe now. It's a great ball into Brandt. He looks to turn and hit one. But it's wide. Good start here though from Arsenal. Ceballos. It's into Brandt. And into Neves here. Jovic is making a good run. He's beat the offside trap. Can he finish? Luka Jovic is becoming the European hero for Arsenal. 2 goals in the semi-final. Now a goal in the final. He really wants to stay at Arsenal for next season. And halfway through the first half, we finally have the lead. Atletico Madrid were caught and he was always going to score. It's 1-0. Here come Arsenal again now with Kieran Tierney. He's got loads of space to run into. It's Pepe, Brandt, and Saka. Oh, what a save by Oblak. Our move slowed down a little bit of a wayward pass from Tierney, but we still got our chance in, and that's a really good save. It's Neves, Pepe, Jovic. Working himself some space, looks to bend one, but it's ambitious and wide. And there goes the halftime whistle. Arsenal go in with the 1-0 lead at the break. It's not been the prettiest of games for a Champions League final. I mean, last year's was really exciting. I think it was the 4 goals in the first half as we were playing against Dortmund. This one's been a little bit more cagey, but Atletico Madrid have been pretty disappointing. I don't think Leno's been tested, but the all-important goal from Jovic is the difference between the two teams as we go into the second half now. 45 minutes away from lifting that trophy. Neves into Jovic. Neves has kept the run going. He's got a chance here to finish it. Oh, it's off the inside of the post. But it's well away from Arsenal. And here they come now on the counter, surely. Over the top towards Pepe. It's a great first touch and he's in. Can he finish it? Oh, Black saves well. Here is Ceballos. He's gone into Aubameyang. Can he finish? Oh, and Aubameyang. Ceballos. Gone out wide here. Tierney's now making the run. Will Aubameyang cut back? He will. Can he finish it? Oh, almost a fairy tale ending there. Aubameyang has just come on. This is probably going to be his last game for Arsenal. I'd love to get him a goal. Ceballos into Aubameyang. It's back to Brandt. It's Martinelli and Aubameyang, but he's offside. And that was his last chance to score, but it's not going to matter because Arsenal are going to hold on for a victory. As soon as this kicks, the game will be over. And there it is. Arsenal are champions of Europe once again. Not a great game, to be honest. Atletico Madrid, bitterly, bitterly disappointing. They offered very little, if anything, going forward. We had some chances beyond that goal from Jovic midway through the first half, but Oblak proved why he is one of the best in the world, made some really, really good saves. And in the end, just the 1 goal was enough for Arsenal to be champions once again. I tried to do everything I could when I was bringing on Aubameyang to try and make it so that he's captain, so that he could lift the trophy one final time, but it just doesn't let you do it. You can't change who wears the armband, which is really, really annoying. But the best I could do was get it on Julian Brandt, which is quite fitting because he's been our best player of these last few seasons. And he lifts the trophy for Arsenal. What a way as well for Aubameyang to go out. I mean, he will be going in the summer. He's 33, 34. He's dropped in rating, but he's had a really good 3 seasons here at Arsenal. Winning pretty much everything on offer. We've won everything, just not all in one season so far. So there we go. That is end of season number 3 and another fantastic season for Arsenal. Just going to go through everything quickly here, summarise everything up. So Arsenal confirmed as champions of the Premier League. Man City pushed us all the way on 99 points, with Liverpool and Man United rounding out the final top 4. Chelsea and Spurs take the Champions League spot, the Europa League spots, and possibly even Newcastle actually, because United and Spurs were in the final of the FA Cup, so it will go down to 7th. So congratulations to Newcastle. At the bottom, Watford did go down in the end, along with Sheffield United and Stoke. Everton just about surviving. Obviously, we knew we won the Carabao Cup, but there's confirmation there that Manchester United won the FA Cup after defeating us. They beat Spurs in the final, and the other winners in Europe were Inter Milan. They beat Chelsea 3-2 in the final of the Europa League. So just having a quick look at the Championship to see who's returning to the Premier League, and it seems to be the teams that just gone down of Aston Villa and Norwich, and most likely West Brom, but they've got to navigate the playoffs against Bristol City, Huddersfield and Leeds. So the last thing to look at there was the Golden Boot, which has been shared with Mane and Jesus. Jovic didn't do too badly in the end. He actually got 20 and 25. So maybe if we'd played him in more games, he would have been up there, as it turns out. And the Golden Glove goes to Alisson with 21 clean sheets. Leno couldn't quite get it done with 16. So that is it. That's the end of year number 3 now. The next season will be starting very, very shortly, and obviously we'll be coming back, seeing if we can defend our trophies, go for another Premier League, another Champions League. It would be good if we could get that FA Cup again after the bitter disappointment of this season, and we need to have a think about how can we strengthen this squad. And to be honest, I think it's a pretty fair question. You look at that there, that team's very, very strong already. And remember, Mbappe will be coming in up top, so he will strengthen that even further. So where can we improve? Could maybe bring in another centre-half. Maybe we could bring in a slightly better winger. Aubameyang obviously will be going. But yeah, there's not really much improvement we can make. So any suggestions you've got down below, please let me know and I'll consider them for when we kick off season number 4. If you have enjoyed this season, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you come back very, very shortly for the start of season number 4. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you all next time.